up, everyone, and welcome to episode 5. Stoked you stuck with us. You can go ahead and give yourself a gold star. In this episode, we're going to be talking about sharing. Yay, sharing! Specifically sharing the space that we ride in. That could be trails, designated bike pathways, and roads. Our goal for this episode is to inform you on how biking with people works so that you can ride safely. We'll be talking about the different types of intersections you encounter, some general awarenesses on pathways and trails, and how bikes and cars can coexist on the roads. Our coaches Dan and Isaac are here to show us how it all works. So let's get after it. Everyone who's biked anywhere has come across an intersection at least once. Intersections can range in size and shape. In this section, we're going to be going over the different types and how you can navigate you and your bike through them safely. The roundabout intersection is pretty easy to understand. The vehicle or bike currently in the intersection has the right of way. You only need to stop if your current course will cause you to collide with them. Remember to signal while you ride through it to indicate where you're heading. Three-way and four-way intersections work exactly the same, but in this type of intersection, you must stop at the stop line, then proceed once the intersection is clear. The first person to stop is the first person to go, which means that the first person has the right of way. Your hand signals are still required for these intersections as well. We all gotta share the trails. They exist for everybody to use, and our job is to make sure that we're using them safely. This includes riding at safe speeds, being visible, and communicating clearly with other pedestrians. In this section, Isaac and Dan are going to show us proper passing technique and etiquette, coupled with trail scanning. Proper trail conduct is going to keep everybody safe out there. Let's take a look.
When riding your bike, whether it's on the trail or on the road, it's always important to keep your eyes looking forward, whether that be near
or if you're looking far ahead in front of you. You need to look far ahead in front so you can see when there's an obstacle coming, and then when you get close,
you need to be looking right down so you can get over those obstacles that you've scanned further up the trail. All right, just out for a little ride here on the trail. I got a slow rider in front of me and I want to pass him. So to do that safely, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoulder check. All good. Go ahead and pass. The shoulder check again, just when you pass, pull back in. That's how you do it.
Alright guys, we're going to be talking about bikes and cars and how you can play nice on the road together. It's pretty important that you understand the bike road etiquette and follow it. You don't want to get annihilated by a truck in the dark, or at any time for that matter. When it comes to roadways, vehicles win every single time. So we're going to be teaching you ways that you can bike defensively, communicate your intentions, and be aware of your surroundings. All our coaches are on deck for this one, so let's not keep them waiting.
So this right here is a merge sign. When you're coming up to a merge sign, make sure you're slowing down a little bit, do your shoulder checks, and then you can pull into the lane. It doesn't mean that you have to stop. It just means use caution and check. Okay guys, here comes the merge lane. In it right now, I'm gonna shoulder check. Gonna wait for this guy, signal, and maneuver. Oh, yeah, perfect.
Awesome, we're done. Let's just wrap up what we talked about. The first thing we talked about was some different types of intersections and how you can navigate them safely. Remember to come to a complete stop and use your hand signals to let other cars know what you're up to. Then we talked about your awareness. Being cognizant about who's around you and your actions will keep everyone safe. Remember that you are not the only person on the road and that you can look further down the trail or road to help you identify obstacles. Then lastly, we learned about how you can safely interact with cars on roadways. Remember, cars can be quiet, so remember to shoulder check and use your hand signals. And that's it. Thanks again for riding with us today, and we'll see you out there.